Section 2. Where are we going next?
Whoa!
What's that?
It's a gadget I invented. I can input data about choices people could make in the future. Then a hologram of what the future may look like pops up.
Cool! We know cars are getting smarter and smarter, but will there ever be self-driving cars?
Actually, companies such as Google are already looking into that possibility.
I can't wait to see how self-driving cars might operate.
Excuse me, sir. What did you type in?
My company's address. Now I can eat breakfast and catch up on the daily news on the way to work.
How does the car know where to go?
It uses lasers, radar, and cameras to read road signs and traffic signals.
If each car is traveling to a separate destination, what keeps them from crashing into each other?
Cars send and receive wireless signals to keep a safe distance between them.
Can your car detect a human-operated car running a red light?
Yes, then it will brake to avoid a collision.
Thanks for the info. We'll let you go to work now. The car's sensors detected the pedestrian crossing the street. It stopped to allow him to cross.
So self-driving cars could help prevent traffic accidents. Luna, will self-driving cars eliminate jobs in the future? Will we need taxi drivers or bus drivers?
Let's see what the possibilities may be for public transportation in the next 25 years. What kind of vehicles are these?
It's a pod car. It doesn't need a driver. And pod cars use electricity, so they create less pollution than buses or trolleys powered by fossil fuels. We're going to the amusement park. Why don't you follow us?
It's so small.
Our destination is set for the amusement park. Pods don't run on a schedule like trolleys or buses. We can request a pod when we need it.
There's no steering wheel. I hope it knows where to take us. I don't see any buses, trolleys, or shuttles in the traffic. Pods must have replaced them.
I'm glad it's taking us directly to the amusement park. We don't have to stop to let folks on and off along the way.
All those stops are a waste of time. When we leave the amusement park, will a pod return us to the hotel?
Yes, we just have to push a button at the control station to request one.
If cars will be able to drive themselves, will planes fly without pilots?
My dad says the military already has systems that can land a plane on an aircraft carrier.
It looks like we're about to find out.
Please take a seat. Fasten your seatbelts. We'll be taking off soon.
So far, this seems like a normal flight.
So, how is this plane operated?
It is pilotless. The plane's controls must detect its position, guide it to its destination, and determine changing wind speeds and direction.
Awesome! We're flying in a robot! Look out there! Planes are flying beside us.
We call this flying in a flock. It's what birds do. Flocking together saves energy by reducing drag.
How do the planes keep from colliding?
The plane's systems detect other aircraft to avoid collisions. They can even chart a new path if necessary.
Thank you for showing us the future of pilotless aircraft.
That was great!
Will passenger jets ever travel faster than the speed of sound? Like military jets do today?
Believe it or not, it's been done before. The Concorde was a supersonic passenger jet that last flew in 2003, but it was too loud to keep using.
Those planes look really cool.
Hi, I pilot this plane. Do you want to know more about it?
We want to learn about supersonic flight.
Supersonic flights travel faster than the speed of sound. That's faster than 761 miles per hour. When an aircraft travels at the speed of sound, it creates a sonic boom.
That's a thunder-like sound caused by shock waves created when traveling that fast.
Supersonic flights over land were once banned because of their sonic boom. That upside-down V on the tail changes the airflow over the plane. It quiets the boom.
Not all of these planes have the upside-down V. Are they supersonic?
Yes. Other companies engineered the jets differently to quiet the sonic boom.
All the supersonic designs have the same goal: cutting travel time. The Concorde could fly from London, England to New York City in less than 3.5 hours. That's half the time of a regular airplane.
People always want to move faster and faster.
What about trains? Will people use them anymore in 20 or 30 years?
I think they probably will, but they might be different than what you're used to. This is a Maglev train. Its name is short for magnetic levitation.
Awesome! There are no wheels. It's floating on the track.
Mr. Conductor, could you please explain how your Maglev train operates?
It floats over the ground on an electromagnetic field instead of a train track. Magnets are on the bottom of the train. The track contains magnetized coils. These coils repel the magnets under the train. This lifts the train up and propels or pushes it forward. Floating means there is very little friction. This helps my train travel at more than 300 miles per hour.
Wow, that's fast.
Maglev trains are used in Japan and Europe in our time. They could become even more common in the near future.
Hyperloop. The Hyperloop is a proposed high-speed transportation system in California. Capsules may one day transport passengers through a large tube from Los Angeles to San Francisco. The 350-mile, 563-kilometer trip is predicted to take about half an hour. The capsules would travel on a cushion of air through the tube at 760 miles, 1,223 kilometers per hour.
Luna, do you think regular people will be able to travel to space in the future? Oh, I've always wanted to see the Earth from space.
Is that a space shuttle?
Let's find out.
Suit up if you're taking this suborbital flight.
Suborbital? So this spacecraft actually reaches the edge of space without going into orbit?
That's right. And we're leaving soon, so everyone better get ready.
Wow, look at the stars.
How far above the Earth are we?
We are at the boundary of space. That's 62.5 miles, or 100 kilometers above Earth.
That is more amazing than I imagined it would be.
What should amaze you is the hypersonic speed. We reached 5 times the speed of sound. At that speed, we could fly from London to New York in about an hour.
Thank you so much for letting us tag along on your suborbital flight.
Once it becomes so easy to get to space, I wonder what we will do there.
Maybe you kids can help them figure that out one day.
Section 3. By the year 2120.
If trains can float in the future, will we have flying cars?
It's possible, but it would probably be farther into the future, like 100 years.
Cool. These cars could be from a science fiction movie.
Can I interest you in a hover car today?
We're quite interested in their technology. Could you tell us about it?
These cars are very energy efficient. There's no friction with the road.
We are floating about a foot off the ground.
Our streets have electromagnetic strips embedded in them. These strips repel the hover car. It's similar to the way maglev trains work.
Driving is similar to playing a video game. Thanks for the test drive.
I can't wait to drive a hover car one day.
Well, you'll need to get your driver's license first. Luna, do you think rockets will be the only way to travel in space in 100 years?
Maybe. Let's see what that might look like. This must be a space elevator. I know scientists are researching this possibility.
Wow! What's a space elevator?
Space elevators are long cables that extend from Earth into space. The top of the cable orbits Earth, remaining above the same point on the planet. Electromagnetic space vehicles travel up the cable. The space elevators transport people or cargo into space.
What's in these boxes?
It looks like this shipment has replacement parts for a satellite.
People could have jobs in space one day.
Going up?